Hi, Paul. I liked your video crit you did online that I decided to make you one. So, me and Danny here have been watching your video and we like the way it is going, and we have some suggestions that you might want to consider. Let's bring it up. Uh, so I'm mainly going to talk about the beginning and end. Basically, I'm liking all this stuff right here. I loving the double take there, and I think it's coming off more of what you intended at first. So uh my big question are these head turns. Maybe I wasn't paying attention the last few times, but I still am not sure what they're for. Either if they're for looking around for somebody, or trying to like find somebody to tell, or if trying to make sure no one's around still, or if it's more just like thinking to himself. If it's thinking to himself, I would probably push those head turns back a little bit. Like, I wouldn't have them go so far to the left and right, because right now it's kind of hard of a read, especially at the speed they're going. So if it's more just like a or okay, basically I was thinking maybe he can go into this pose and then kind of like look up but not really move, so he might scoot up that much, but sorry, his head will then like come up more, and then his eyes will be a little wide, and he'll have this like big smile on his face or something. So it's more like he's thinking to himself instead of going all the way up here. Or it's more like, I guess, if you take this and just have him go up here and get rid of that second head turn, because I'm not really sure what it's supposed to be for. And I really like this pose, but I feel that he could still be. It's like, take this head right here and put it on this body. So it'd be like him looking up. Kind of see where I'm going? I think that would be more of like like a fun realization, like, oh, this is something great, like, what a great secret, or what interesting news, what should I do next, and it'll leave that mystery. And then that way you could spend a little bit more time on this pose, because I feel like it goes too fast. um, there's a saying where you don't really see the first 10 seconds of your animation, or people don't read it because, or Danny says 6, just because, it'll pop up on screen and then he'll turn his head right away. So I say get more time here, maybe at least half a second, and then have him turn around, so that way we can see that first position better. Danny?
Um, I would say
Danny's
watch
gonna
your hands, and on the part where he lifts himself off the bed. Can you play that well in real time?
playing it in real time.
Uh, careful on.
What?
For some reason I'm a little iffy on that, but it might be the second way down.
He might need to push himself off without his hand sliding, like, and then have his hand rest in that position once he's settled.
How does he do it? Oh.
Yeah, he kind of like pushes himself off. If it's otherwise, let's see. I'm catching something right here. I feel like this pose also needs to be there a little bit longer. So it looks like you have some timing issues with. There's a lot of stuff going on. So I say cut that end significantly, and then spend more time here. Like I don't know. Some people might disagree, but I feel like at least when after he looks around and he goes back to the note, he can kind of stay there for a little bit longer because he kind of just jumps out of it. See.
Oh, it's the second lift off. I'm iffy about.
Okay, Danny's iffy about the second lift off.
Like, he lifts off.
Yeah, right here, and then
there's a second slight one.
Oh, I think he's using his legs, right? Something like that. I don't know, Paul. I think
it's a little wobbly. Just
Danny says it's a little wobbly. I'm not sure. His arms kind of wiggles there, but you know, that's like nitpicky stuff, but just make sure get that all clear. But
and hands.
I think it's more the test in general, more just kind of judgment on certain holds and time, and making decisions about that, because your test is, like mine, pretty long. There's a lot of things going on, you know, so you might need to cut back on some of it just to give it enough time. Most of the transitions are pretty nice timing, so I think it's more you just need to have more time for your holds. Okay? Alright, Paul. I'm gonna go now. Bye.
Bye, Paul.